Do you know how your money can work for you? An intriguing question, isn't it? Well, today, we're going to dive into a concept that makes this possible. The secret sauce, if you will, to creating wealth over time. It's called compound interest, a principle that, when understood and used wisely, can transform your financial landscape. It's like a magic wand that can multiply your money while you sleep. So, are you ready to unravel this mystery? Stay tuned to discover the power of compound interest. To make your money work for you first, you need to understand what compound interest is. Now let's imagine compound interest as a snowball rolling down a hill. As it rolls, it picks up more snow, growing larger and faster with each turn. That's how compound interest works with your money. So, what exactly is compound interest? It's interest calculated on the initial principal, which also includes all of the accumulated interest from previous periods. In simpler terms, it's the interest you earn on both your original money and on the interest you continually accumulate. Let's break it down with a straightforward example. Suppose you have £100 tucked away in a savings account that earns an annual interest rate of 5%. After the first year, you'd earn £5 in interest, bringing your total to £105. Now here's where the magic of compound interest comes into play. In the second year, you're not just earning interest on your original £100, you're also earning interest on the £5 you gained in the first year. So, at the end of the second year, you'd have £110 and 25 pence. This process continues, with the amount of interest you earn increasing each year. Over time, your money begins to grow at a faster and faster rate, just like the snowball rolling down the hill. It's important to note, though, that the frequency of compounding can significantly impact your returns. Interest can be compounded on any given frequency schedule, from daily to annually. Generally, the more frequently interest is compounded, the more money you will accumulate. So to sum it up, compound interest is the process where the interest you earn from your investment or savings is added back to your original amount. And then, that new total is used to calculate the interest for the next period. It's a powerful financial tool that can help you grow your wealth over time. Now that you know what compound interest is, let's explore how it can benefit you. Compound interest has many benefits that can help you grow your wealth over time. Let's delve into some of these benefits to better understand the magic behind compound interest. Firstly, compound interest leads to the exponential growth of your investment. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. As it descends, it gathers more snow, growing larger and larger. This is similar to how compound interest works. The interest you earn on your initial investment doesn't just sit there, it gets reinvested and earns interest of its own. Over time, your investment snowball keeps growing, becoming larger and larger. Secondly, there's the snowball effect. With compound interest, your money doesn't just grow, it snowballs. The more time your money spends in the investment, the bigger the snowball gets. For example, if you invest $1,000 at an annual interest rate of 5%, after 20 years, that investment will have grown to around $2,700. That's an extra $1,700 you've earned just by letting your money sit and grow. Finally, compound interest gives you the advantage of starting early. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. If you start investing in your 20s, your money has 40 or more years to compound and grow. But if you wait until your 30s or 40s, you'll have less time for your money to work its magic. So, start as early as possible. To illustrate, let's take two investors, Alice and Bob. Alice starts investing $1,000 per year at age 25, while Bob starts investing the same amount at age 35. By the time they both reach 65, Alice will have more than double the amount Bob has, even though she only invested for 10 more years. This is the power of compound interest. Clearly, compound interest can be a powerful tool for wealth creation. But how can you take advantage of it? Taking advantage of compound interest is easier than you might think. It's a bit like cultivating a garden. You plant your seeds, nurture them, and then sit back as they grow and flourish. So, how do you plant your financial seeds? Well, the first step is to start saving and investing early. The sooner you start, the more time your money has to grow. Even small amounts can add up over time, thanks to the magic of compound interest. It's like rolling a snowball down a hill. The further it goes, the bigger it gets. Next, you need to reinvest the interest you earn. This is where the compound in compound interest comes into play. When you reinvest your interest, you're essentially adding to your initial investment without actually putting in more of your own money. It's a bit like being given a larger plot of land to plant your seeds in. The more land you have, the more seeds you can plant, and the more crops you can harvest. And of course, choosing investments that offer compound interest is crucial. Not all investments are created equal, so do your research. Look for investments with a good rate of return that also compound the interest. This is your fertile soil. The better the soil, the better your seeds will grow. Now, this all might sound a bit complex, and it can be. But don't worry, there are plenty of resources out there to help you. Financial advisors, online tutorials, books, and even some apps can help you navigate the world of compound interest. Remember, patience is key. You won't see the fruits of your labor overnight, but give it time. Keep nurturing your investment, keep reinvesting your interest, and you'll see your wealth grow. By following these tips, you can make your money work for you and grow your wealth. Just like a well-tended garden, your finances can flourish with a little care, patience, and the power of compound interest. To help you better understand the power of compound interest, consider these real-life examples. Let's start with a tale of two savers, Alice and Bob. Alice starts saving at age 25, putting away $200 every month in an account that offers a 5% annual interest rate, compounded monthly. She does this until she turns 35, and then stops contributing, but leaves her savings untouched. Bob, on the other hand, only starts saving at age 35. He also puts away $200 every month in the same type of account and continues to do so until he turns 65. Now, you might think Bob, who saved for 30 years compared to Alice's 10, would end up with more money. But here's where the magic of compound interest comes into play. At age 65, Alice, who hasn't contributed a penny for 30 years, ends up with more money than Bob. This is because the interest on her savings had a longer time to compound, proving that it's not just the amount, but the time that matters when it comes to compound interest. Let's look at another example. Say you have a credit card with an annual interest rate of 20%. If you owe $1,000 and only make the minimum payment each month, the interest will compound on the remaining balance. Over time, you could end up paying significantly more than the original $1,000 you owed. These examples underscore the importance of understanding how compound interest works. It can be your best friend when saving or investing, but your worst enemy when borrowing or owing. As an affiliate marketer, understanding compound interest can help you make smarter financial decisions. Whether it's knowing when to start saving, how much to put away, or being mindful of the terms of your credit card, being savvy about compound interest can go a long way. As these examples show, compound interest can make a significant difference in your financial life. In conclusion, compound interest is not just a financial concept. It's a powerful tool for wealth creation. Today, we've explored the magic of compound interest, a phenomenon that can turn a small investment into a sizable fortune. It's a concept that may seem a tad complex at first, but once grasped, it opens up a whole new world of financial opportunities. We've delved into its intricacies, how it works, and how it can work for you. Remember, compound interest is essentially earning interest on your interest. It's a snowball effect, where your wealth can grow exponentially over time. We've also examined the numerous benefits of compound interest. It's not just about growing your money, but about creating a secure financial future. Whether it's for retirement, buying a house, or even just a rainy day fund, compound interest can play a significant role in achieving these goals. The key to maximizing the benefits of compound interest: starting early and making smart investment choices. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to compound and grow. Even small amounts can add up over time. And as for smart investment choices, always diversify your portfolio and avoid high-risk ventures that promise instant returns. Remember, the earlier you start, the more you can benefit from compound interest. So start today and watch your money grow.